Some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are its Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a live music festival June 22nd at the Dent County Commons, featuring Salem's very own Devin Sutterfield. He'll be opening for the Crow Boys out of New Orleans. It's a night you don't want to miss. Tickets are $30 a person and available at the Salem Chamber office or at the gate.
The simple truth hurts. It's not so simple, is it?
Gates open at 6 o'clock at the Dent County Commons in Salem, and there'll be food trucks, vendors, DJ music afterwards, and a beer garden. It's Devin Sutterfield opening for the Crow Boys June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This ad is paid for by the Dent County Tourism tax dollars.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at this really outstanding weather forecast if you're tired of the rain. Today it'll be sunny with a high near 76 with north winds 7 to 9 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Skies should be mostly clear tonight with low around 50 degrees. We'll have light and variable winds. Then tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 79 with calm winds. Tuesday night should be mostly clear with low around 56 with calm winds. Then Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 86. Winds will be out of the southwest on Wednesday 3 to 5 miles per hour. We expect clear skies Wednesday night with low temperature around 61. Then Thursday should be sunny with a high near 90. We'll be mostly clear Thursday night with low temperature around 65 degrees. Then Friday sunny again with a high temperature near 91. Friday night will be mostly clear with a low around 64. Then Saturday will be sunny with a high near 90. Saturday night should be mostly clear with a low around 66. And Sunday we expect sunny and hot conditions with a high temperature on Sunday near 92 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather forecast and update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. When my long career in farm broadcasting comes to an end, I hope to be remembered as someone who helped bring talented young journalists into the fold. I can't think of a better legacy than seeing those I've helped along the way thrive in the career field we both love. Sadly, there are fewer and fewer young people willing to make the sacrifices early in their careers that can lead to a rewarding role in a few short years. A young friend contemplating her career choice explained why she should not be applying for any of the entry-level farm broadcasting positions available at this time. She said it's not like it was when you were starting out. We can't afford to take a job right out of college that doesn't pay well. We have bills to pay. We have student loans. Everything is more expensive now. I'm not going to move away from my hometown. Why is it different for her than it was for me? I had student loans and bills to pay. I lived in a couple of pretty sketchy apartments, drove an old car, and lived paycheck to paycheck. A lot of men in the field were not keen on young women becoming farm broadcasters. Barriers to entry ran deeper than just poor compensation and geography. But man, it was worth it. Despite the challenges, those were some of the very best years of my life. Not to be a show-off, but I did have a role in helping break that glass ceiling for women in farm broadcasting. There are opportunities out there that can change your life for the better. If you're willing to move away from your hometown for a couple of years, hold off on buying that new car and sharpen the pencil where your entertainment budget is concerned. Maybe it's not the right career path for my friend, but sometimes it's about more than the money. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
With growing season underway and next year already in sight, the Missouri Fertilizer Control Board encourages producers to consider a split nitrogen application strategy. Splitting your nutrient application will better protect your budget and support crop yields. Don't rely on last year's plan. Start working with your local retailer to finish this season strong. Learn more at mofcb.com/nutrient-management.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. Halo is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life. Go to haloworldwide.org today.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
A quiet start for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It's a typically quiet Monday for direct cash cattle trade activity as buyers and sellers are busy preparing for the week ahead. Bids and asking prices are likely going to be delayed until later in the week, with significant trade volume holding out until sometime Thursday or Friday. Last week, a light trade developed in the South on Thursday with some cleanup business on Friday. Live deals were marked at $184 to $190, mostly $185, about $1 lower than the prior week's weighted averages. Northern dress business took place on Friday with deals ranging from $198 to mostly $301, $1 lower than the previous week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Box beef is higher at midday on solid demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $1.18 at $317.93. Select is 8 cents higher at $301.22. In Nebraska last week, steers sold from $6 to $10 lower, except 9 weighs, which were $4 higher. Heifers less than 700 pounds were $10 lower. Heifers 700 to 800 pounds were $3 lower, and heifers over 800 pounds were $7 to $10 higher. The USDA says demand for balling and weaned ball calves was moderate to good, with good demand for yearlings. Demand was also good to very good for cow-calf pairs and fall-bred cows. Medium and large one feeder steers, 771 to 793 pounds, brought $263.50 to $280. Feeder steers, 925 to 948 pounds, brought $231 to $247.10. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 668 to 699 pounds, brought $239 to $254. Cash hog prices were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. There were very few negotiated purchases reported. Processors just aren't aggressive in their procurement efforts right now and haven't been forced to bid up to move needed numbers. Demand remains the focus of the market. U.S. pork is popular on the global market and has seen some strength domestically as well. Both provide at least some price support. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. The 5-day weighted average at the National Daily Direct is $86.94. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are $5 higher at $60, and pork values were sharply higher at midday, up $2.46 at $103.37. Bellies jumped nearly $11 to start the day. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Soybean farmers of Missouri, our future depends on strong leadership.
I'm Tom Rafferty, a soybean farmer in southeast Missouri. Mike Kehoe knows what it takes to keep our farms thriving. He's committed to agriculture and to us. Kehoe understands the rural way of life, rural infrastructure, and public safety. In the primary election, let's elect a true advocate for our ag communities. Vote Mike Kehoe for governor.
This ad is paid for by the Missouri Soybean Association and their farm leaders.
Everyone has a community, a neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. Community members can be your eyes and ears when you're not with your kids and alert you to signs of potential problems.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Carl Bogart of Licking passed away Friday, June 7th at the age of 69 years. Graveside services for Carl Bogart will be Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock at the Pine Lawn Cemetery. And all arrangements for Carl Bogart of Licking are under the direction of the Evans Funeral Home of Houston. Helen Pauline Razor, age 94, of Salem, passed away Saturday, June 8th. Graveside services for Helen Razor will be Tuesday morning at 11 at the Green Forest Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Pleasant Valley Baptist Church. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Helen Pauline Razor of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Kathy Joe Jones of Rolla passed away Thursday, June 6th at the age of 26 years. A memorial service for Kathy Jones will be Wednesday, June 12th at 1 o'clock at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. And all arrangements for Kathy Joe Jones of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news. It's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. A fatality accident occurred Friday evening just after 6 o'clock in Crawford County on Highway 8 at Indian Springs Road. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2007 Dodge 1500 being driven by 30-year-old Cody Carey of Steelville was traveling westbound in the eastbound lane and struck head-on a 2019 Ford F-150 being driven eastbound by 37-year-old Joshua Morgan of Steelville. Morgan was pronounced dead at 7:14 by Dr. McCarthy at the Missouri Baptist Hospital. A passenger in the Morgan vehicle, 40-year-old Leah Morgan of Steelville, suffered serious injuries and was taken by helicopter to Mercy Hospital in St. Louis. Carrie suffered minor injuries and was taken by the North Crawford County Ambulance to the Missouri Baptist Hospital in Sullivan. Both vehicles were totaled and removed from the scene by Miles & Sons Towing. All involved in the accident were wearing seat restraints. Carrie was arrested by the Highway Patrol for DWI causing the death of another, DWI causing serious injury, failure to drive on the right half of the roadway, careless and imprudent driving causing an accident, operating a motor vehicle without insurance, and failure to properly affix a license plate. He was taken to the Crawford County Jail for an initial 24-hour hold. The Denton County Commission met this morning at the Denton County Courthouse. At the meeting, the commissioners discussed a road issue before giving road reports. District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray stated rock would be added and grading would be done on Denton County Roads 6090, while only grading would be done on County Roads 5170 and 5510. He said brush should be cut on County Road 5015, and a man would be picking up a truck from Springfield that has been repaired. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk reported rock would be added and grading done on Denton County Road 2200, while only grading would be done on County Roads 2190 and 2370. He said brush should be cut on County Roads 2250 and 2260, and a man would be going to Springfield to get oil for chip and seal repair, as well as taking a man from District 1 to bring the repaired truck back. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he attended the Merrimack Community Enhancement Corporation Board meeting last week in St. James, where they discussed the MRPC lease and went over some grants, including one for the SMTS buses. He also said he was elected as vice chairman of the MCEC. At 10 o'clock, Randy Beach, who is the Vice President of Special Projects at Royal Oak Enterprises, LLC, and Tim Jones, the plant manager at the Royal Oak plant in Salem, met with the Commission on the problem of semi-trucks using and damaging county roads going to and from Royal Oak. Beach discussed Royal Oak wanting to address the problem with a two-pronged approach. The first way was addressing the issue through their bills of lading, and the second was to post signs at the Royal Oak plant in Salem to strategically instruct the drivers once arriving at the plant, be it at the warehouse or scales. These signs will use the international symbols and will be installed soon. The county is also planning to install their own signs on the county right-of-way on the county roads to deter the truck traffic. Commissioner Larson said the Commission is not against Royal Oak Charcoal being in Denton County, and we're excited about their expansion, but wanted to find a mutual solution to the trucking issue after the group of citizens made their appearance at the Commission meeting. Beach asked if the Commission had an ordinance prohibiting truck traffic in place so that violations could be enforced. He was told not yet, as the county is waiting to install the signs first, but they have a sample ordinance ready to adopt. The Commission did want to take another tour of the plant now that expansion is complete, and Jones said that would not be a problem to just call and set up a time. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. The City of Salem's Finance and Capital Improvements Committee will hold a workshop meeting this evening at 5:30 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. After the called order will be the review of the proposed FY 24-25 budget, which will be followed by adjournment. The meeting was called by Alderman Sean Bolerjack, chairman of the committee. At the Denton County Commission meeting last Thursday, the commissioners heard from Jeff and Austin with Great Rivers Engineering on FLAP Project 077, which is for the paving and road improvements to be made on Denton County Road 6670, which is the back way into Montauk State Park. The cost of the project will be $725,000, which will widen the road, improve curves, stabilize slopes along the current river, and asphalt the road within the right-of-way. The county could do some of the work, which would reduce the cost, but this project is 100% grant with no match, so the entire project will be bid out. The engineers then talked about the flap/tap sidewalk project for the courthouse square. This is an 80-20 match grant. The survey has been finished, and the project will include replacing the current sidewalks and improving ADA access, with sidewalks being moved to street level where possible, and installing a block retaining wall where the outside sidewalks still have to be elevated. They will eliminate the 3 angled sidewalks that don't go to the entrance doors of the courthouse and replace them with wider sidewalks to the exterior doors. The projected budget is $491,603.75. The TAP portion would be $393,283, and the county's portion would be $98,320. Great Rivers Engineering will be advertising bids this October, with the bid opening this November and the construction expected to begin in October of 2025. Brandy Richardson and members of the Dent County University Extension Council came in to update Commission on recent programs. Richardson reported the Extension Office is shorthanded and the University of Missouri has a freeze on hiring. The county has been impacted by the university's youth program associate guidelines, but is still well served with specialists. They want to let the commission know the 4-H and FFA Expo will be held July 18th through the 20th at the Commons. Richardson also said she would be attending an infrastructure meeting that will include a discussion on broadband in September and would like to have community leaders, including commissioners, attend. She discussed the need for the Internet, as she would like to see the extension have a computer available to the public for those who could use it for telehealth services. She also discussed the university's biochar, Climate Smart Fieldscapes project program, and a possible program with that in the future. Richardson also said the Extension Council would provide a monthly report from now on to the Commission. The meeting was then adjourned. The Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition presents Communities Talk event, as a panel of students will discuss substance abuse affecting teens in the community in a town hall meeting to be held at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, 1200 West Rolla Road, tomorrow, Tuesday, June 11th, from 12 noon until 1 o'clock. The town hall meeting allows all in attendance to join in the discussion about local substance use prevention programs. Registration is required and lunch will be provided. The program is sponsored by the Prevention Coalition of Missouri, Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition, and the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. To register, call 573-729-8163. The Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will be meeting Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock at the fire station at number 2 South Main Street. After the roll call and approval of the consent agenda, the board will review the minutes of the May meeting, then review the financial report before approving bills and reviewing the budget. Following the monthly reimbursement report, the board will deal with old business, including the repair and sealing of the parking lot at the station. The board will then hear any new business before Chief Floyd gives his report. The board will then set the date for the July meeting, then go into closed session if needed before adjourning. The meeting Tuesday evening of the Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors is open to the public. Well, that has been a look at local news. News brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch today at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
On Sunday, June 23rd, the Cardinals host the Giants, and that day, 25,000 fans ages 21 and over will leave with their very own St. Louis Stars hat, courtesy of Budweiser. That's not all. 10,000 kids ages 15 and younger entering with a ticket will also receive a Kids Growth poster featuring fan favorite Lars Nootbaar, thanks to Missouri Farmers Care. Stick around after the game for the High 2 Kids Run the Bases. For more details, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Lars Nootbaar, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
This is Ozzie Smith. On Sunday, June 23rd, the Cardinals celebrate Black Heritage Day, presented by your quality Ford dealers. With the purchase of a theme ticket, fans will take home an exclusive Cardinals jersey designed by St. Louis artist Brock Seals. Make sure to come early for a pregame Heritage celebration. A portion of each ticket sold will be donated to We Power. That's Black Heritage Day at the ballpark, Sunday, June 23rd. For tickets and info, visit cardinals.com/theme. St. Louis Cardinals for the Lube.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Andre Palante pitched 5 shutout innings, giving up only 3 hits as the St. Louis Cardinals split the series with Colorado, winning Sunday 5-1. Alec Burleson homered, and Mason Wynn had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. The Cardinals will be off today and host the Pittsburgh Pirates Tuesday on KSMO Radio at 5:50. MJ Melendez, 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th, tied the game, but Seattle scored 3 runs in the 10th to beat Kansas City 6-5. Hunter Renfroe hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 10th, but it wasn't enough for the comeback. The Royals will host the New York Yankees tonight. And that's been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Andre Palante led the Cardinals to a 5-1 win over the Rockies, striking out 6 and allowing just 3 hits.
I felt like I just attacked the zone a lot more. Only had 1 walk today, and the walk was 3-2, so it wasn't like completely uncompetitive. I had a lot of uncompetitive walks last outing that
Alec Burleson hit his 9th homer, and Mason Wynn drove in 2. The Cardinals now 31-33. They will host Pittsburgh tomorrow night. The standings are tight. Cards, Cubs, Reds, Pirates, all within a half game of each other. The Royals lost 6-5 to the Mariners in extra innings. MJ Melendez homered in the 9th to tie it.
My teammates just kept picking me up, just kept telling me, hey, you still got more at-bats and stuff. And, I feel like that's what it's all about, is a very reassuring feeling.
It was just his 4th hit in his last 14 games. Hunter Renfroe hit a 2-run homer in the 10th. That brought Kansas City close, but not enough. The Royals are facing their 3rd first-place team in a row. They'll host the Yankees tonight. In the UFL playoffs, the St. Louis Battlehawks upset by San Antonio 25-15, missing out on the championship game. Head coach Anthony Beck.
We just didn't play 4 quarters. The best team ultimately wins because of the 3 phases they play, and they played a little bit better than us today.
San Antonio will face Birmingham next week at the Dome for the UFL championship. Chiefs defensive end B.J. Thompson is recovering after suffering seizures and cardiac arrest last Thursday. He's now alert and off the ventilator. The Chiefs start their 3-day minicamp tomorrow. Texas A&M, Florida, Kentucky, and Tennessee have already punched their ticket to the College World Series in Omaha. Georgia plays NC State Game 3 of their Super Regional. If the Bulldogs win, it'll be 5 of the 8 teams from the SEC. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net.
Mango wants you to be safe when using natural gas in your home. If you smell rotten eggs or hear a hissing sound, clear out immediately. Go upwind and from a safe location, call 911. Preparation is the key in dealing with natural gas. It's best to have natural gas and carbon monoxide detectors in strategic places. Keep small children away from stoves, fire pits, and other sources of natural gas. For more safety tips, visit mosafegas.com. That's mosafegas.com. A message from Mango, the Missouri Association of Natural Gas Operators.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Murray AC month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, when you get up to a $100 gift card after a rebate with a purchase of an AC compressor, accumulator dryer, expansion device, and condenser. See the store for the details. Check out the Murray AC month savings going on now at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, The Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip-Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, get Parts City Conventional Motor Oil, 5 quarts and a microguard filter, just $26.99. Rain-X windshield washer fluid, 2 for $10. And Lucas Fuel Treatment, 2 for $9. Come by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
On Sunday, June 23rd, the Cardinals host the Giants. And that day, 25,000 fans ages 21 and over will leave with their very own St. Louis Stars hat, courtesy of Budweiser. That's not all. 10,000 kids ages 15 and younger entering with a ticket will also receive a Kids Growth poster featuring fan favorite Lars Nootbaar, thanks to Missouri Farmers Care. Stick around after the game for the High 2 Kids Run the Bases. For more details, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Lars Nootbaar, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. A Mizzou political sciences professor says former President Donald Trump could be sentenced to prison on July 11th. This after he was found guilty on all 34 felony counts of falsification of business records for reportedly paying hush money to cover up an alleged intimate relationship with a porn star. But Professor Paravel Squire admits it would be unusual for Trump to serve time considering his lack of previous convictions.
On the other hand, he has not comported himself in a way that evidences any contrition, and he's been rather hostile towards the judge and the process, so that might work against him.
MoDOT is hiring maintenance workers. It'll be hosting job fairs later this month in eastern Missouri's Warrenton, Troy, and New Florence. Visit MoDOT.org for more details. And coming to a concert stage near you, Keanu Reeves. His band Dog Star has kicked off a summer world tour with 2 stops in the Show Me State in August. One at the Rose Music Hall in mid-Missouri's Columbia and one at the Uptown Theater in Kansas City. This is Missouri Net.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are